Well, howdy folks, and welcome back. So, surprisingly enough, the AI chose not to sally forth. So we have our first look at an African settlement here. I like this palace. This is cool. This really gives me Rome 1 vibes, actually. Sort of more blocky palaces you would see with the actual courtyards rendered inside, little statues in the courtyard. That's cool. I like this. Looks very ostentatious. The textures don't look amazing because I have building textures turned down. By the way, if you're curious at all what my graphic settings are, this is what I run the game at for recording. I can run it much higher when I'm not recording, but you know, it uses more of my CPU, so I turn it down. Before we start, let's take a look at some of the textures. I know you guys clamored to see that last time, so no reason not to show it off in this campaign. I don't like this one unit that doesn't match the rest of the army. That's annoying. So first off, our mainline swordsmen for quite some time are going to be these Biliti Saif. Let's just call them Ethiopian swordsmen, okay? Whoa, look at the scimitar on the officer. That is a badass looking weapon there. Though it does look a little big for his hands, doesn't it? Interesting. Well, regardless, they're really cool. They got these like cow hides, elephant hides, rhino hides. I'm not really sure. They look like a variety of hides, but they're nice little big oval shields. Not terribly well armored, but that's going to be standard for our African units here. These are our dudes that don't match with the rest of the army. They're javelins. Now, interesting enough, these guys look like javelins in their picture here, but they're actually melee infantry. Rather, they don't have skirmish or anything. They're just kind of like the game. Divide et Impera bills them as heavy skirmishers, clubs, axes, short spears, and yeah, that sounds about right to me. They don't hold forever in extended melee, but they can definitely hold their own for a minute. And as you can see, they actually do have the painted faces and painted bodies. I think these are fucking cool. Look at this. Very interesting shield designs. And let's take a look further here. We have, this one is skirmisher cavalry. Let's see, Ethiopian light cavalry. They definitely look like skirmisher cavalry. You'll notice their horses are smaller than their Greek and Macedonian equivalents. I think they're also missing saddles. Someone remind me, I don't think saddles weren't really a thing in the ancient world, right? Someone tell me in the comments if I'm remembering that correctly. Maybe no one has saddles in this game, but I thought the Macedonians had something. Either way, their horses seem smaller, and I think that's historically reasonable. I think Eastern factions historically just tended to use mares and lighter horses as opposed to the West, like even as far as the Crusades. Here we have some medium melee cavalry. Let's see, Ethiopian horsemen, so as opposed to light horsemen. Looks like they have bigger shields, I think. No, they have circular shields, and they still have javelins. But, like, they're actually wearing clothes for the most part, and some of them have armor. The officer here has armor, at least. And here we have our mercenary mercenary African elephants. Look at the fucking awesome faceplates some of them have. Ooh, yeah, look at them. They have the tusk extensions there. That's something I remember Gustave Flaubert describing in his novel Salambo, like the descriptions of the elephants with the extensions on their tusks. He also described that some of them would have like breastplates with spurs on them and shit, so when they charged in, it would like cut through formations. That's cool. Someone put that in. And finally, we have our Safekugur, which are Moro of Royal Guards. They are the most heavily armored unit of our army in full-scale armor. And here is Arakamani himself, looking cool with his hide shield, stylized. What kind of sword is he holding there? I don't know. It's kind of just like an arming sword. Not sure. But yeah, these guys are heavy phalanx infantry, very heavy phalanx infantry, in fact. Later on, we'll be able to recruit those. So, because of the way the AI decided to actually fight within their settlement, I'm not 100% sure how I should deploy. I think I'm just going to strike from two different sides at once. Like, I think I'll do two double lines. Something like this. And then I'll do the same thing on this side, and they have a nicer hill advantage there. Actually. Yeah, no. This has a little more access, I think. Sure. And let's just pretend that they're going to commit everything, like, illogically to these two armies, and we will put our general here, and maybe we'll hit them in the side with elephants and cavalry halfway through the battle. That would be ideal. What the fuck do I do with these javelin men? I don't know. Here, just be here somewhere. Maybe they can be used to chase off that second general they have. Can't see anything, so I'd better rush up before they get any funny ideas. Pause the game so I can get those orders off before anything crazy happens. Let's actually make sure I put my general in phalanx so he doesn't get shot to death, ideally. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I can see some of them here. Whoa. Guys, you're collapsing your own tents. Game hiccuping a little because I think they're going to rush everyone out at us. That's a lot of units moving around in a very tiny space. Oh, that's right. I have another army here. Let's have them move up this way. Yeah, game definitely hiccuping a bit because this is happening. Oh, goodness. That's fine. We'll go ahead and stop. Shoot, you bastards. You didn't get your javs off. You fools. That's fine. That was poorly timed on my part. I thought my units didn't have to run up that far. Okay. Let's go ahead and advance a little. I'll have my cav move up here because they've got 2 units of they've got some cavalry units charging into my main formations. Yeah. Sorry guys, this lag here is the CPU dealing with this. Yeah. Game's gonna have nervous hiccups until they figure out what the fuck they want to do there. It's a very common problem with sieges. Ooh, this unit is just unpleasantly strewn across the battlefield. Oh, hey. Hello. Let's get ready for that. In fact, let's get everyone ready for that. What is that? Medium melee cavalry. Elephants, go kill those, please. Please and thanks. There we go. There we go. Watch those numbers go the fuck down. Love it. Make sure we have our troops actually advancing there. Nice. There they go. Piece of cake. I'm taking some real bad casualties, folks. That is not ideal. They just have a lot of pressure coming down on one point. That'll happen. And I was not paying attention, so I didn't rally them in time. Might be there. Let's advance. Considering how this has gone, I really should have just sort of positioned everyone at the front, but I wasn't expecting them to do this. I think they chose to go this route because of the fact that that I have a reinforcement army. Sometimes when the AI feels like it's going to get pressured really badly, it'll just go ahead and throw everything they have at you, which is sensible. They're hoping to break this frontal army here and then move on to the second army. It's a relatively human tactic, so it makes some sense. And unfortunately, these troops, you know, they're the best armored ones I have in the army, but they're not well armored by any stretch of the imagination. But we can start handling these archer units to the sides and such. Start isolating this little hodgepodge of archers and such over here. These are their light missile infantry. I think they're an equivalent to the skirmishers I have. There we go. And now that I have them occupied, I'm going to go ahead and put my elephants like right next to them for that morale debuff. And that should make them think about their lives a little more, don't you think? I do. Seems like some of you aren't engaged. No, you're all engaged. Let's just go ahead and commit everyone to various attacks. Don't want to screw around here for much longer. I want these guys to rout. Are you guys seeing that debuff? Not enough. They're not shooting at my elephants, so that's fine. That was what I was mostly concerned about. Boy, this sure is laggy. Come on, CPU, you can do it. As I said, this is a game dealing with a lot of units in a small space. That's why I didn't really expect the AI to choose to do a siege battle. I'm still pretty surprised. Oh, hey, that's Zira. Don't really have time to look at her a whole lot, but she's here. Hopefully she doesn't die. My general loses his wife in turn 5. That would be something. We need to push through these a little faster. They are routing, quite a few of them. Okay, I think it's about time to send these elephants in there. Because they're starting to rout. Get in there, elephants! Elefantes! Ooh, we're losing that cav. Get out of there. Hopefully this will cause some significant casualties. One can only hope. I am sending them against spears, unfortunately, but that's the way the news goes. Can't have everything. Okay, Zira's losing a significant amount of her troops as well. I don't know if she's getting shot at or what. I think she's just going against a lot of spearmen. It happens. Just send those forward. It's very sloppy. It's not a very efficient battle, but, you know, this happens. Let's go ahead and have her rally everyone that she's fighting around, and in a second I'm going to have Arakamani rally everyone too. The happy couple rallying everyone. Yay! Okay, everyone who's not engaged currently, make sure you engage. Yeah, we got some shaken units. Wow, look at these routes here. In fact, a lot of those are going to come back. A lot of those are going to come back unless I chase them out, so let's make sure we're actually doing that. In fact, where's Zira? There's Zira. Let's have her chase too. And there. Yeah, I have another Hippocontiste unit. Have all my cavalry invest in that, just so that they don't come back easily. Not sure. Oh, some of my guys are still chasing them out in that direction. I see. Elephants are doing fine. They haven't even taken any casualties. There we go. Game is starting to calm down a little. Wham! Yeah, elephants don't fuck around. Oh, please don't shoot my own elephants. Please and thanks. That would make me upset. Don't make me upset. Just chase them out. They should all rout in a second here. Yeah, they're almost done. Their general's left, unfortunately. Here, inspire who you can. Get in there yourself. Elephants, keep chasing those down. Cav over here can chase some of them. Where's Zira? She's up at the front. That's good. See, that's what I was worried about. Just keep chasing people. Nope, don't keep chasing people. Please don't die, Zira. Everyone's too far away to really assist. Damn it. That's annoying. I'm shocked so many of them are just routing rather than actually being shattered. And by shocked, I mean annoyed. What? Yeah, see, these are all just units returning. Ugh. Stop returning to combat. Stop it, you're bad. I don't know. Elephants, have a good time over there or something. Is that Zira that's going down? No, good. Okay, here we go. Everyone's shattering because the general died. Good. Oh, I see. Half the unit is over here. What? That guy just have a heart attack? Did you see that? He just died for no reason. Whoa, that's messy. Why are they holding their shields up? Oh, because they're like cheering as they run in. I was wondering. Where are my elephants? Here. Come on, finish them off. They ain't nothing. They ain't shit. What a messy first battle. And it definitely shows off some of the traits of, you know, this faction. It's definitely going to be messier than the quote-unquote civilized factions. Can you guys please die and stay dead? Why are they so confident? They're still steady. Guys, you lost the battle. It's over. Here, we'll just have some more Garabos help. They're tired. Here, our elephants may resolve it for us, I think. I should hope. Maybe the casualties from these javs will do it. Nope. Helped, I guess. Rally everyone. No one has permission to run at this stage in the battle. I'd be pretty sore if they did, actually. There, just charge. That should end it. Yep. They're like, oh, fuck, elephants are coming. Let's just leave. Okay, end the battle. Decisive victory. We lost 800 men, which is way more than we had any right to be losing. But, you know, it happens. You can see the casualties we dealt are pretty significant, though. It's not an awful victory, it's just not a great one either. 500 casualties on the elephants, they're already paying for themselves. Still thinking about disbanding them, though, because those elephants probably won't see combat for, oh, I don't know, another 7 or 8 turns at least. And they'll be costing us 700 per turn. I can just rehire them for 3,600. I think I will disband them. Yeah. That makes more sense to me. I'd rather have that turn-by-turn income for a bit until I need to buy them again. Everyone else can stay. Though I really don't like this random skirmisher unit that I started with. I should have deleted it, but I don't know. I didn't have the heart. Ah, delicious coffee. Alright. So, that's handled. Yep. And we ground the faction into the dust. Piece of cake. And they're not even that pissed. They're a little pissed. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck the elephants. And these light cav. Boys, we are getting some quilted cataphracts. I don't care how much it costs. This is awesome. This is one of the new units added by the most recent update. Quilted cataphracts. Heavy padding from head to hoof. And the nobles use maces, swords, and spears, so they are using nobles, I think? Yes. 100 each. These men are replenishing, that's fine. Let's go ahead and make sure you immediately have your Knight Commander trait, because that is the most important one, at least to me. We have our gold coming in, 25 gold talents per turn. Fancy, fancy. Let's see. And this just unlocks recruitment for all of these units. Oh, including the Dile Gora. I guess Gora means spear. But these use our warrior class, and they're much more capable in defense. You see 13 defense there. Armor of 32 as opposed to the, I think, 20 that these Ethiopian swordsmen have. They're quite competent, but I don't think I'll be really using them because I'd rather just use commoners. Just several armies of commoners at the same time seem more effective to me. Once I recruit these cataphracts, I'll probably tear this down. I'm still thinking about it. We'll decide in time, I think. What's our tax rate looking like? Just normal? I think we'll leave it there. We're looking at, you know, -15 conquest, -5 for provincial instability. So we'd be at 0 normally. Well, let's have you patrol then this turn. Get rid of this mercenary. No need for it. How much are those cataphracts going to cost me per turn? Whew. Okay, they better be worth it. They had better be worth it, but I really want to see them in combat. I really, really want it. So, Let's return you back to the city to defend it, Zira. Have you patrol in the meantime to raise that public order back up. And, we're losing food. Why?
We fight for you, my lord.
Only 4 food from this? 7 loss. Is it because you're in patrol as well? No? I thought we had a lot more food at reserve than 2. In reserves, rather. Okay, well, we'll get this recruitment done, and can we... That's rough. I'm gonna not tax for 1 turn, I think. Really? Should I? No. It's dumb. I really want my cataphracts. I want it. But I also would like to replenish my troops, you know? Kind of important. Maybe a big deal.
As you command.
Sigh.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna do it. We'll get those cataphracts. And next turn we will turn off taxes and tear down this and build a farm instead. With that in mind, let's actually up taxes really far for 1 turn. So we can eat the 3,000 or so we're gonna lose while we're waiting on a farm to build. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh well. Pretty soon we'll have the Blimii dealt with, and once we have them dealt with, we'll have a port, and we can send a spy up to initiate trade with a bunch of factions. Not a bunch, actually, because I think this is like... This only gives us access to, I think, Egypt from here. Once we deal with the Ptolemies, then we'll have access to everyone in the world. And in my experience, then the Kushites will just be rich. Because we'll be trading for gold. Everyone wants gold. Valuable trade resource. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? I would have. That's who. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here this turn. Any plagues? Plague. Flooding of the Nile. Develop agriculture. Yeah, sure. Why would I do nothing for a flood? Seems like a poor bit of logic. Yeah, everyone's pissed. Yada yada yada. Let's tear this down. We've used it all up. Go down to normal taxes, and you know what? Now we have food for some reason. I guess it was just winter. Just ran out of food because it was winter. That makes some sense. Maybe it was actually because we conquered them the turn before. That's probably actually the thing. We're just going to kind of leapfrog our way up back to our capital. We should reach it like next turn for the most part. 5 turns to replenish. That's fine. By the time we get over here to the Blimii, we should be nice and replenished. And we're making a decent little chunk of income per turn. It's not much, but it's something. I'm thinking about tossing it back all the way down. I think I will, just for the extra public order. That should help. Whoa. Yeah, let's get our public order built back up so that when we move out to take the Blimii, we don't lose our shit due to uprisings and rebellions. Gold. I think we made the right decision for sure. Also, I just heard my spy speak, and that concerns me. He said something about darkness. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I can't wait to actually trade with someone that doesn't hate me. We'll probably end up going to war with that Arabian faction to the right over there, but, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem profitable for me to go over and kill them, you know? Like, I guess I could make them a satrapy. But I'd rather be pushing up into the Ptolemies than fighting them. I don't care about them. Because if I get the access to the Ptolemies in the Mediterranean, then I have access to everything. Ah, there they are. Look at them. Raiding us, too. Taking our monies. How dare you. We should be up there to defend it, at least with Zira this turn. We got formal government. Good. Aw. Normal levels. Our scout leveled up. That's why he was talking. Okay. Let's get more cunning abilities, I suppose. And Zira, how about you rush up there, lady? Right, they're pissed because of the raiding. Well, I can only do so much, man. You citizens need to calm your tits.
At your command.
I'm doing what I can.
At once.
Alright, so, yep, they are, they're gonna have to meet us in a siege battle, pretty much. I mean, they can either meet us in a siege battle and get their asses handed to them, which they will, by far, if they choose to. Or they could not do that, and, I'll meet them in the field and also kick their asses. Though I don't have elephants this time, but I do have quilted cataphracts. Yeah, look at their armor. 80 armor. These guys must be hard as hell to kill. What are their abilities? Immune to desert attrition, resistant to heat. Cool. Let us get... yeah, mine. And let's get some happiness shit, I think. Yeah, happiness shit. Sounds good. We're losing like -5 public order per turn. I don't care. I'm going to raise taxes. I don't want to lose this much money. It's unfortunate, but I can't go that broke. We also have our dignitary, I suppose. Let us recruit him. We can get 2. I like this guy's turban. Join me. Cool. He looks like some sort of shepherd. Is that like string on his stick? Whatever. Not used to playing many of the Eastern factions, so some of the aesthetics are a little new to me. Let's start getting these upkeep cost reductions. We're spending, let's see, 3,000 per turn. So, well, you know what? A 1% reduction would not be worth all that much yet, would it? That would be 37 gold per turn.
My words are yours to direct.
Minus 3%. It'd be 90 per turn. I mean, rather than that, I could just go for the public order right now. I think I will. Let's do that. That'll get us tax rate and public order. Ooh, wow. Oh, okay, never mind. They have access to the public order stuff early. Well, never mind. I should have gone for this right away. Cool. So we can negate all our public order problems much faster than the Hellenic factions. That's cool. It looks like this army is another stereotypical, just Eastern levy spearmen. Nothing to be too concerned about. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see if they want to besiege me. I don't think so. I think they're just going to keep raiding.
We fight for you, my
Which is
lord.
fine. My units should be, you know, relatively combat ready next turn. Not a big deal. Even if they weren't, I could just replace some of them with the spearmen. Not a problem at all. I'm guessing they're just going to keep raiding, though. Which is irritating to my public order, but, you know, not disastrous. Mainly because I've been balancing the public order pretty well so far. I kind of like the idea of playing as Syracuse as well. But I don't know. I think if I do another campaign, I might play as the Marians, maybe? The Indian faction. They have some really cool units. And also really, really sexy elephants. The sexiest elephants. I mean, there's so many factions I want to try. Ha 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 ha. They just boogied the hell out of there. Like, you know what? Maybe we should come back with more. You right. You right. Populace is troubled. Yeah, calm down. You'll be fine.
Waiting for your command.
Ready for battle.
Maybe I should have Zira commanding the forces, considering she can move so much further. That's actually a thought, isn't it? But, Adarkamani has the night attack trait, so,
On the move,
you
my
know.
lord.
As you do not look back.
Let's see here. What are we looking at now? -2. Not as bad. I'll put you down to low taxes.
At your
I'll have my sage. Oh, they're not governors or advisors. They're sages now. And this
thinking
one.
man is powerful indeed.
A thinking man is powerful indeed. I agree.
For the glory of
That's
our
why I'm playing this game, aren't I?
This is forbidden.
There you go. That puts us as +5 per
My
turn.
lord.
15, huh? I'll set you to patrol against my better judgment. No, that does not change your replenishment.
You march again.
It's good to know. They'll still be combat ready next turn. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Faster
I could set them to patrol, but I don't want them to get ambushed.
haste, man.
If you're in patrol stance and you get attacked, you will automatically be ambushed. Which kind of makes sense. Your army is, patrolling back and forth. It's in a column. They're not really expecting trouble. It's a good balancer for such a powerful stance, But I do think I'll call it for this session, at least for now, for tonight, because it's about 12 a.m. where I am. And I will catch y'all next time. See you then.